You might be the last of your kind. You will never know, because the only way to find out is to be seen, and being seen is the one thing that ends you. We will get to why that is the worst part. For now, just know there is no second one of you. Anywhere. You live in one cold lake. Deep, black, freezing. You did not pick it, it is just where the last door closed behind your kind. For most animals, the nightmare is a predator. You do not have one. Your nightmare is that nothing in this water is your size, your shape, or your anything. The lake is too small to hide a body like yours forever, and too big to ever be sure you're alone in it. You are never caught and never company. Then one day they came, not with spears, with cameras. You are not hunted to be killed. You are hunted to be proven. That sounds gentler. It is not. A predator wants you dead. A believer wants you to surface. Both stories end the exact same way. You exposed and then gone. Every ripple you make is somebody's evidence. Every breath you take at the surface is a headline or a hoax. So you learn the one rule that runs your entire life. Never be seen clearly. A blurry you survives. A sharp photo of you is the end of you. You spend a whole lifetime working to stay a smudge. You are the only creature on earth whose survival depends on no one ever getting a good look. The believers are not your friends. They need you to be real so badly that they would drain the entire lake to settle it. Sonar, submarines, satellites, they have swept every cold inch of your home with machines. The only thing keeping you alive is that they keep just barely missing, and the skeptics are worse, in a quieter way. They are not trying to find you, they're trying to prove you were never here at all. Sit with that. There is an entire profession devoted to explaining that you do not exist, while you are at the bottom of the lake, existing. You are not endangered, you are disputed, and no one protects a thing they are still arguing about. There is no fun for you, no sanctuary, no law. Officially there is nothing here to save, so nothing here gets saved. You have watched the people who believed in you grow old. The man with the famous photo, the ones who sat on the shore with binoculars for 50 years. They believed in you their whole lives, and they died without ever being sure. You did not just outlive people, you outlived belief itself, over and over. The new ones on the shore are not waiting, they are filming for content. You went from a legend to a location tag, and here's the part that actually breaks it. It was never the searching, it is what you are searched for. A creature's life means something because something remembers it, a herd, a mate, a name called across the water. You have none of that. You have a debate. You will not be killed. You will not even really be disproven. Become a brand, a plush toy, a pattern on a mug, a cartoon doing brisk business in a gift shop built directly above the water you are hiding in. The lake will still be here. The story will still be here. You are the only part of this that turned out to be optional. You did not even get to be a monster. A monster gets feared. A monster gets a forest cleared and a name whispered in the dark. You get fact-checked. The opposite of being hunted is not safety. It is being alone in cold water, while the world argues about whether your loneliness is real. You try sometimes to be seen, just once, just to settle it for yourself, and every time, you remember that the proof and the ending are the same photograph. So you sink back down. You choose the loneliness again, because the only alternative is to be a sharp image, and a sharp image of you is a dead one. Years pass like that. The lake freezes and thaws. The crowds get bigger and care less. One day the last person who genuinely privately wondered about you simply stops wondering, not out of doubt. The lake goes quiet in a new way after that. Not peaceful, just unwatched. And you are still down there. Not extinct, not proven, just unwitnessed. Which for you was always the same thing as never having been here at all. That is the whole curse. Not the cameras, not the skeptics. The fact that the only thing that could save you from being a myth is the exact thing that would kill you as an animal. You cannot be believed in and survive. You cannot survive and be believed in. Pick one. You never get to pick one, so you stay the question. Forever the maybe. The most famous creature almost nobody thinks is actually there. People come from across the world to look for you. Not one of them wants to find you. They want the looking. You are the bait in your own legend. You might be the last of your kind. You will never know, because the only way to find out is to be seen. And being seen is the one thing that ends you. You are the Loch Ness Monster. It sucks. Subscribe for more creatures that never stood a chance.